Hello, assalamu alaikum. So we are traveling to Bratislava today from Vienna. Our train started at 7:45 a.m. But we had to leave a bit early. We wanted to catch the train of 7:14, but we couldn't because of the mismanagement of public transport in. Or to be precise, a sudden mismanagement of public transport in Vienna. So now we are heading towards Bratislava. So we are now at the Wien Hauptbahnhof, which is the Vienna Central Station in English. Our train, basically, there are plenty of train schedules in from Vienna to Bratislava. So we will catch the train of 7:45. Therefore we are at the train station now, and we are heading towards our platform. So here our train will run from the platform 11, and now we are going upstairs for getting into the train. Here I am. So we are slowly getting towards the train. Here we are waiting in the platform for the train to come. Train hasn't arrived yet. This is some sunlight you can see. Now we have got into the train. This train directly goes to Bratislava from Vienna. As you can see, this is a very spacious train, and we took the ticket for the economy class. There is also a business class and a first class in the train. The seats of the train is my favorite color, green. It will be approximately 1.5 hours journey with the train. This is a regular train, like which goes regularly from Vienna to Bratislava. The public transport system in Vienna that connects throughout the Shenzhen is good enough. So here the train has just started. As I've already mentioned, it will be a 1.5 hours journey. But to be honest, the entire journey was pleasant enough. You can see the natural beauties in the by the side of the road, which is so fascinating that you won't feel bored. Basically, Bratislava, as you all know, is the capital of Slovakia, which is a historical country. You know that there are lots of histories regarding World War One, and before it was Yugoslovakia, and then after the war, it two countries got separated, and the Slovakia and Czech Republic got created. So yeah, rest of the history we'll discuss after we reach to about Slovakia. Slovakia is a landlocked country located in Central Europe with euro as its currency, and it is a country of approximately 5.4 million people, and the official language of this country is Slovak. It's the official name of the country is Slovak Republic, where around 5.4 million people live, and the total area is 49,035 kilometer square. It has a mid-continental climate with distinct season, and it is characterized by mountains in the north and center and lowlands in south and east, which is called Carpathians. The key exports of the country is basically cars and electronics, primarily to other EU countries. It's definitely a member of Shenzhen, which is European Union, and major industry is automobile manufacturing, electronics, and machinery. And there are predominantly Slovak, which is 86%, with significant Hungarian, which is 10%, and also other minority population live in this country. The major religion of the country is Roman Catholicism, and also there are some other religion as well, but they are not prominent in number. And they have, and the country got their freedom for which is independence from Czech Republic. As I've already told, Slovakia's main export is car and automobile. So through trains like this, they export car from their countries to other countries. Welcome to Bratislava. So, we are at Bratislava now. So exactly 1 hour it took us to come from Vienna to Bratislava. We are exactly at the Bratislava Bratislava station stoppage. So now we have to buy a day pass for the Slovakia public transport 1 day, and from that we'll go to the historical Bratislava castle. So yeah. So now we have reached the Bratislava central train station. It is called Bratislava Petržalka in Slovak language. We have to first buy a day ticket in order to visit the places for in Bratislava. So now we are buying the ticket, and now we are heading towards the bus station with the help of Google Map, which will take us to our first spot to visit, which is Bratislava Castle, and we are waiting for the bus to come. So hello there. We will go to the historic Bratislava Castle now. We're waiting for the bus at the bus station. The bus will arrive at 9:18. It is 9:14, so within 4 minutes we'll get into the bus. And oh, I have to mention that for tourists, or if you, even if you are a citizen of this country, you have to buy a 1 day travel pass, which is called Bratislava day ticket, which will cost you €5 and 40 cents. So we bought the ticket from the station. There is a cash counter here. So yeah, so we are waiting for the bus. Let's see. The bus now. The size of the bus is a bit smaller than that we have in Vienna, and it will take us to the castle. But exactly to the castle, we will get off at the station named Sokova. From that, we will walk for 17 minutes to get to the castle. Let's wait till we are at the castle. So we got off the bus. And it's around 17 minutes walk, and the roads are upward climbing, so you need to climb a lot. So finally we have reached to the castle. This will be our first spot to visit. Basically Bratislava is famous for this castle, and this is the highest tourist attraction for all the tourists who visit Bratislava. But the sad part is you have to walk a lot from where the bus station leaves you. It's almost 10 to 15 minutes walk, and in a upward climbing street in the climbing 15 minutes is not easy. So Bratislava, as you know, began as an early fortified settlement, first mentioned in 907, and later, after the development into a medieval stone fortress, it became the seat of Hungarian kings in 1536, and was later transformed into a grand baroque residence under Maria Theresa in the 18th century. So this is the gate of the historic Bratislava castle. We are now getting in the castle. Uh, the weather was extremely outstanding on that day. Great Danube River. Now we are at the castle, and just look at the amazing view of the Danube River. We can almost see the entire Slovakia from this view. Just enjoy the view, that's it. So our next destination is Saint Stephen's Cathedral, which is the oldest and the largest church in Bratislava, and it's famous for hosting the coronation of 19 Hungarian kings and queens. It was built in the Gothic style. It dates back to the 13th century, and it sits below the Bratislava castle. The iconic gold crown on the spire commemorates its royal past and makes it one of the city's most recognizable landmarks. So after crossing a long street upward, we are now heading inside the castle. So now we are at the castle. That day, the prayer was going on as we went to Bratislava on a Sunday, so we couldn't film the entire church. But this is the scenario of the regular prayer day in the church. We know the churches are mostly for the Christians, and Bratislava's most population are Catholic Christians. So the as I have already mentioned, it is one of the oldest churches, the oldest churches. So the architectural and the infrastructural design keep the remark. We get the old time artifacts throughout the churches. So now we are leaving the church. So, after coming out from the church, we are now roaming around the city of the street of the Bratislava city center. Basically, we are heading towards. So basically, we are planning to meet Qmil, which is the greatest symbol to represent the culture of Bratislava. If you Google Bratislava, the first picture that you'll find in anywhere, be it in YouTube or in Wikipedia, that will be the photo of Qmil. And the people of Bratislava considers Qmil as the symbol of happiness, and they consider that if you talk with him, you will feel happy and you will feel lucky. So it symbolizes luck as well. So you can see so now we have reached to the Kimmel, and you can see kids are touching his head. People of Bratislava believes that if you come to Bratislava and touch his head, then it will make you come and visit Bratislava again. So from the Qmil, we started walking again through the roads of the city center and enjoying the vibrant culture of the one that the Slovakians prevail. So now we are heading towards another sculpture, which is called Shonenasi, who was an employee of this restaurant, and he used to work here. His main duty was to attract customers, and he used to get sweets for attracting the customers, and he used to sing in front of the restaurant like this. So it was lunchtime, and we both were hungry as we started our journey in the early morning. So we were looking for restaurants and decided to get into an Indian restaurant which is called Chutney. We are craving for some rice items, and for that we came into the Chutney. This restaurant is in underground, so we are now getting into the Chutney. This is the interior of the. It was moderately good, not very expensive articulation, but decent enough. We ordered chicken biryani with mango lassi. The taste was good, but the price was very expensive in this restaurant. After the lunch, we headed towards the presidential palace of Bratislava, which is called the Grasalkovich Palace. It is the residence of the President of Slovakia, which is situated in Horzovo Square near the Episcopal Summer Palace. It was established in 1760 by architect Andres Meyerhofer for Hungarian aristocrat Antel Grasalkovich of Korean descent, a close friend of Maria Theresa. Antel was then president of Royal Hungarian Chamber. The palace was so good in architecture. Our next destination was the Blue Church, which is officially the Church of St. Elizabeth and is an art Novio Roman Catholic church known for its distinctive blue exterior tiles and roofs. It was designed by architect Otto Lechner. It was built between 1909 and 1913 and is located on the eastern part of the old town, which is about a 10 minutes walk from the city center. The church is open for the visitors during prayers and services, and outside of these times, visitors can view and photograph the exterior at any time. Its architectural style is a unique. I've never seen a church of blue color, and the style was based on the Hungarian secessionist. Then it's time for the interior. The interior is also decorated in blue, as you can see. It featured blue themed pews, walls, and ceilings, along with intricate mosaics and mazolica tiles. It has some unique features. It is an oval nave and a cylindrical tower, and the main entrance is adorned with a mosaic depicting Saint Elizabeth, as it was the church for the Saint Elizabeth, and is located in the Bezukova Street in the western part of the old town. It is a short walk from the city center or from crossing the Starry Moss Green Bridge. I felt amazed watching the church as every single interior of the church attracted me. It was a different kind of a church which we usually see, but we couldn't enter because of the limitation. After the Blue Church, it was Devin's Castle on our list, so we are heading towards the Devin's Castle. At Devin's Castle, which is the back of me. A bit of hiking, but not too much. Let's get inside. So there's the castle behind me, but on the way up to the castle, this scenic scene is so beautiful. So we thought of give a pause and enjoy the scenery first before we enter into the castle. Uh, but I have to mention the Divine Castle is not free for the tourists. You have to pay like €8 per head for the tickets, uh, for the entry tickets, and but for the students is 50% discount. That is €4. I'm student of Univin, so I had the ID card of my university, and hence I got the discount of €4. So if you come here, add this ticket price into your budget. So now let's get into the castle. Devin Castle is one of the most historical landmarks in Slovakia, which was built in top of a high rock cliff. It overlooks the picturesque village of Devin and the confluence of the Danube and Morava rivers, forming the border with Austria. Throughout the Devon Castle, you will get some informations written in the boards, and I was reading it. Now, coming back to history again, this, as I've already said, is full of history, and there are exhibition center inside the Devon Castle where the history and the cultural diversity and the cultural reservation that it has is listed on their due dates, and how the militaries of the who were involved in the war was doing their job was in is written on the boards. And I and including all the tourists were reading those records. So here people lived here early as the Stone Age. Devon was a part of the Roman frontier system called Limes Romanus. In the ninth century, Prince Rastislav built a stronghold with the Christian church here. In medieval times, the Devon became a royal border castle. In 1809, Napoleon's troops blew up the castle, and Devon Castle has been protected as a national historical landmark since 1961. Here you can see some of the instruments that were used by the militaries back then. Uh, David Castle is not just a sightseeing destination; it's also a lively cultural venue. Throughout this, throughout the journey of the castle, you will enjoy different events occurring different schedule. In the entrance gate, you will get notified about which event is gonna take place on which date. There are picnics, live music, and also concerts. This castle was built in the year 1864 till 15th century. The last fortification were built in the 17th century. Here, this is the flag of Slovakia. Um, it was settled since the Neolithic age and fortified since the Bronze and Iron Age, and later by Celts and Romans. The cliff, which has the elevation of 212 meters, is an ideal place for a fort due to its position and confluence of the Danube and Morava rivers.
Rafi,
The castle stands just inside Slovak territory on the frontier between Slovakia and Austria. The, the border runs from west to east along the Morava River and subsequently the Danube. Before 1989, the Iron Curtain between the Eastern Bloc and the West ran just in front of the castle. Although the castle was open to the public, the area surrounding it constituted a restricted military zone and was heavily fortified by watchtowers and barbed wire. After the Velvet Revolution, the area was demilitarized. As I've already told, this place is rich in history. Since the 19th century, as its history inspired several romantic poets and followers of Ludovic's tour, Devin became an important national symbol for the Slovaks. It featured both on the reverse of the former Czechoslovak koruna banknote and the 50 haler coin of the Slovak currency. The Hungarians regarded it as the western gateway of the Kingdom of Hungary. The Hungary poet Andrei Adi used it as a symbol of modernism and westernization in the poem "Oh, I am the son of Gog and Magog." So this was the history of David's castle. It's time for us to say goodbye to this castle. And that ends our Bratislava journey. Like, share, and subscribe our channel. Stay with us. Assalamu alaikum.